Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on my channel, and today we take a look at some bases again, and in the future I try to get a little bit different content than as I do today, and I also will create or already have created a separate YouTube channel on which I just upload my Legends League attacks. So if you want to see my Legends League attacks, definitely go check out that channel there as well. And if we get the 1000 subscriber on this account in 1 week, I actually have a surprise for you. So we will do a giveaway. But without further ado, let's head right into the video. And if you're new to the channel, I would really appreciate if you like and subscribe. And now, see us in the replays. Alright, this one right here is the first base, and I think probably every one of you who is currently playing Legends have attacked this base so far. And you know, if you watch my previous videos, I always said that on double invisibility towers you never should use a blimp. Well, in these kind of bases you can actually use the blimp. And because right here you only have one invisibility tower behind the town hall and the other one is down here. So if you would send a blimp directly to the town hall, you can just freeze that invisibility tower and you will get the town hall anyway. And if there is like a normal double ring base with invisibility towers, where two invisibility towers protect the town hall, you will need 2 freezes to get the town hall down, and even then you won't really get good value after that. But right here, if you freeze just one with 1 freeze, you can get the town hall and maybe even this multi-arch tower. So this is already very good value. But for the next part is what we will set. And obviously in this base there is nothing or no good value except this this compartment right here. And yeah, you can just take out the multi, the ricochet cannon, and the expo. But I actually didn't just go for these 3 buildings. What I actually try right here, you can see there is the clan castle right here, right? So you can pull that very easy. So what I try to do is just to pull them out, right? And I try to pull them with an archer right here on the bottom. I try to pull them into that compartment, and I try to zap with everything, like to get down some of the clan castle troops too, because this is just a value that you will get on top of all, and you can just optimize it a little bit and maybe make your attack a little bit quicker. But I think in this replay I actually didn't get an ice golem with the zaps because I was a little bit too slow. But even if you don't get it, it is still good value, and I mean, it's not the end of the world if an archer tower is hitting you while the ice golem are on the creep. You can see the baby dragon right here is a very good choice because you can get down 2 storages and maybe even this ricochet cannon, because there is not really that much damage. And after that, what I do is I just want to go, my heroes go kinda in here, like to just take down the scatter, the enemy queen, and maybe even triggers the invisibility tower with the queen. If she stands right here, she can actually trigger it to do it like this. But that is just a plan, so there is not huge value that you will get with your heroes, but you get the scatter and the queen. And if there are 2 singles at the back in the backhand, there is nothing really much left for your Lalo. So you can see popping the king right here into the enemy queen to, so we get down the scatter and everything. And now you can already see, like, if we start from here, we have this beautiful line right here, or this L shape, I would say. It is very beautiful, because keep in mind, this invisibility tower will pop after you get the town hall. So these buildings are not visible. And this just makes that no loon will go into the town hall and die in the town hall poison. So you have everything beautifully puffed around and so on. So we can just wait a little bit until the Lalo is a little bit in. Now we can send a blimp and take a look at the angle that I place my blimp. I could send the blimp like this from the bottom, or I can send the blimp like I did from right here. This just makes that I have higher possibility that my Yetis will get this arch tower down too, with just one freeze on the invisibility tower. And this is just some extra value that you can get with just placing something a little bit more on the outside or on the top. So definitely try to keep that in mind. And with the tornado, you can see we actually got this the one multi right here, and you can see there is just the eagle and a single infernal tower in the backhand. But we still have the royal champion, we still have the freeze, and we still have the queen with the healers. So you can see this is going through very quickly. And I've asked them if you want to see maybe a completely new Lalo guide for beginners with 7 sap spells now. So let me know down in the comments if you want that. But let's jump right into the next replay. Alright, here on the next base, and with the new Root Rider nerf, I would say that the double rage tower bases are getting kinda popular again. And this base is looking very weird too, because it is symmetrical, but here on the bottom side you have the monolith and the multi, which makes it not quite symmetrical. But yeah, you have very good value to sap, like always in probably a double rage base. But I took a look at the base, and what I saw that if I get my queen into the town hall compartment right here, I see that she can reach this multi-arch tower, the other multi-arch tower. I get the eagle, and even maybe she will even go through this wall, or even maybe I get a wall break through here and get to the town hall that I saw. But after that I saw that that this ricochet cannon would deal her a lot of damage, and this multi and this rage tower would annoy me really hard. I mean, like, this multi-inferno tower, like, maybe doesn't annoy me, but if you go for the sap for the ricochet cannon and for the rage tower, you can just take it with you just as a bonus. And the sap value is definitely crazy, and the sui value. And you have to notice that this is very this is a lot of damage. Like, double multi-archer tower is quite heavy damage, so only your queen will not quite get out everything. And that's why I brought my king too. And what came to my mind as well was this ground ball right here. This ground ball right here would always be on my queen, and I don't know how quickly she would take it out. So I thought of maybe sending in the king to the expo first to get it down, and after that he will come back and go into this compartment too to tank for my queen, while my queen should just go into here, and maybe I get the wall break right here and get the town hall with the queen ability. So that was the plan for the first, and after that, you can see if we take down, maybe I would say, let's say this, everything right here will get down. You can see we still didn't get the a good line for the Lalo. I mean, maybe you can say that this one right here is an L shape, or kinda an L shape, but not very a good one. So we definitely have to optimize this one, or this line right here. And for this, I just sent in my Royal Champion. You can always use her to get better pathing for your Lalo. And I just want to take down all these buildings right here, right? And after that, if I get with my Sui kinda this value right here, you can see if we start with the Lalo from the bottom right here, we have this clear line, right? With the blimp for the Town Hall, which can take down the defenses that are standing right here, or just on the outside of the line. And with just some loon from the outside, we can just take out these defenses. And then we have this straight line. And this is always what you are looking for, especially in ring bases. This is very important. But let me speed it up right here. Just with the king thing, the king should not get too much value. So if it just gets down this compartment on the side and tanks a little bit for the queen, this is already enough. And you can see the CC is coming out too, and the king is dealing very well with it. And now my queen is in the compartment that I want her to be. And she just do her thing, but you can see that there is a lot of damage. So probably the Town Hall I won't quite get, but all the value that I was looking for, I get. And now you already can see, if my Royal Champion take down, like, or I'm sorry, if my Royal Champion only takes out these few buildings here, you can see there is this straight line. And if you have a very clear line, and this is a very clear line, you basically never get it as clean as it is right here. But if you have this line, there is basically no way to fail it. I get a lot of comments of saying that that their loon's fading out in the middle or at the end of the attack, and this is just simply because the Lalo pathing was probably not the best. Because if you have a line like this one right here, you basically can't fail. I mean, it is literally crazy. The loons are going through like nothing. And you can see the Royal Champion beautifully gets out these buildings that I wanted to get, but she will still go because she still have ability. And now maybe what is maybe surprising, we just start with a small Lalo from here, and this is just to speed things up. I mean, it doesn't really matter if you come from the bottom or from the top side. This is just to clear things up, and probably even you could swag this part and it would still go through, because we still have a freeze, we still have a ton of hogs left, and so on. So you can see this is clutch, and I hope I could show you a little bit with the line, but let's take a look at one last base. Alright, right here we have the final base, and this is a ring base again. And this one right here is just with one invisibility tower and one poison tower. And I had this base active for a very long time on my accounts too. And I saw that a lot of people, especially with Zaplalo, failed on that base. So I thought maybe it's not even a bad thing if I bring this one right here as a replay. And basically what you want to do right here is you play the Flame Flinger. And yes, I know you have an Expo right here, right here, right here, and right here. and mortars on the other side, or let me actually do it with a different color. And I know you may be wondering with where should we go for the flame flinger value. And I actually tell you, you will actually go from the top side. You will want all of that one right here. You all want to get this out here. And if you take a look at the expo, and yes, your flame flinger probably will get in range of that, and this is definitely not a good thing, but what you can do as well is just to tank for the expo. So if the expo is all the time locked onto the king or onto the queen, there is actually no way that the flame flinger will target the flame flinger. So now we have set up our flame flinger with getting out all of this one right here on the bottom, and I already told you that we will go with the heroes from here, and the goal for the heroes is just to get down this compartment right here and this ricochet cannon compartment. And if you actually get your queen into this compartment right here, she can take down this expo too. So your flame flinger can get even more value. But if you can wall break further into it, you can actually see that the queen will reach the eagle. So this is definitely very, very good value. And we still even haven't zapped yet. So as you probably expected, we will zap for the core, for the invisibility tower, for the infernal tower, and for the monolith. And after that, this whole thing is gone. And basically now you have this straight line again. So you see, I always try to work with this line. You have this line right here, right here. But here in this case, you actually don't have a blimp to take down these buildings in the core, right? So that's why maybe you will not play the Lalo exactly the same. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't want to delete everything, but what you basically want to do if you still have just this one right here left with the town hall, this one right here left, and the answer is just go from every different side. So you want to come from here, you want to come from the bottom, and you want to come straight from here. Because if everything of these is out, all your loons will automatically path to the middle. And here you see you will play a lot without the warden. For example, this group like right here on the bottom will be without warden, and the other and one other two. But here you see there is actually no damage. If you play a lava hound just to tank this air defense, there is nothing that can hurt your loons. So you will get through this compartment down here quickly, and on this one right here too. And after that, this is only the left compartment, and in that one you can just get into it with all your remaining loons and just go directly to the town hall. You still should have 2 freezes to freeze the town hall if you have to. But yeah, that was the plan. So you can see we place the flame flinger out of the range, and now we can just wait a little bit, because you don't want to start with your heroes immediately. You want to get, you want to give the flame flinger as much time as he needs, but without letting him hit from the expo. So you basically just wait now. And here I already had. I thought maybe the flinger will go on the bottom side, so that's why I started. But you can see the king goes into the town hall, gets this scatter shot, and you can see this expo right here on the bottom side will definitely not hurt your flame flinger. Now you can just wall break further into it. And you can see I was kind of unlucky that my queen didn't went on the outside and took the expo down. But even now, I mean, even if the Flameflinger get locked onto by the expo, you already got your value, right? You got the both archer towers, you got the spell tower. And you can see the queen is on the outside right here too, or better said on the inside, but on the outside of the base, and she will actually take down the king without much damage. So you can just play a headhunter with her, and she will get down the eagle too. And you can see already the only thing that is bad for your Lalo is probably these two buildings, right? But you still have two freezes, you still have a haste, you have a rage, and you still have two heroes on standby, right? And the biggest problem that you probably have right now is the dragon right here on the top, but you can just play the royal champion. I was a little bit unfortunate that that the dragon actually went for the queen, but you can see we just go into the scatter shot, we go from the bottom side, and you still have a lava hound with 6 loons, which you can just deploy. And there is only one air hero left, and you can just sneak in some headhunters. And like I said, the only thing that can hurt you is the town hall and the expo and the multi-inferno tower right here. But you still have a warden ability, you still have a royal champion ability. You still have 2 lava hounds and some loons, and you can see this is clutch as well. And I hope with these few bases I could help you a little bit. If you have some questions, you can always ask in the comments down below. And like I said in the intro, I have created a YouTube channel in which I only upload my daily Legends League attacks. So if you want to see them, go definitely check out on that channel. The channel is linked down in the description below. And now, peace out.